All right, what's going on, everyone? Steve here at the DJ Lab, and it's going to be a big week for DJs. Come by the channel on Thursday, and there's going to be something cool to show you. There'll be something cool. Let me get into the chat room here. We are restreaming using restream.io. I'm streaming to YouTube and to Twitch. If you don't follow me on Twitch, maybe now is a good time to do so. At the DJ Lab over at Twitch. And the reason to get the Twitch channel going as well too is I'm going to start doing some live streams, some DJ stuff over on Twitch, and try to make a buck or two. And also too, you never know, if I say the wrong thing on YouTube, they could always just cut me off. So doesn't hurt to have a good backup system, right? So if for some reason you can't find me on YouTube anymore, it's because the YouTube guys got sick of me, and I'll be over on Twitch. So let me just quickly check the computer here. Oh, there is some big news we can talk about. Did you know about Virtual DJ? Did you know it's Virtual DJ 2025 right now? And they have a new sampler 2.0 that you can record. I still haven't quite figured it out. I was playing around with it, trying to figure out. There's no video out there, unfortunately, explaining it, except, of course, the Spanish guys always seem to be first on Virtual DJ. There's a bunch of Spanish guys doing Virtual DJ talking about this thing, but I don't speak Spanish, so I'm kind of screwed. But you can essentially sample the stems, and every time you load the track up, those stems will be with that type with it or something. I don't know. You can do some crazy remixes apparently. I'm trying to figure it out so I can share it with you guys. But new Virtual DJ 2025 with the sample 2.0. The stems are some of the best. It's the only program out there that can separate your track into 5 pieces. Being able to separate hi-hats and out of your drums is actually pretty good. There's some good uses for this. And the stem effects, being able to put an effect for your rhythm section. So when you're playing a song, you can grab and scratch just the drum loop, and it jumps. You have slip mode on, of course, too. So you scratch, it cuts up the drums while you're scratching that drum, and then jumps back. I mean, it's the best goddamn feature I've seen on DJ software, and I'm not even a hip-hop scratch DJ, but it's fun. Just trying to see if anybody's in the chat here. Because what do we got? We got 18 people in the house. Don't be afraid to say hello. It is an interactive show. Ask some questions. Talk about all the things you would like to see when it comes to DJ equipment. What's on your wish list for Christmas? Is there anything that you're hoping to get your hands on? And feel free to ask, because I either have the gear or I've had the gear here, and I can tell you what's a good buy and what's a bad buy, because not everything is good. Not everything is the best here. And of course, too, I'm going to pop this up quickly because what's going on, Raph? You hopping on Twitch? Nice, buddy. I'm going to mention it here. Birthday is on Saturday. I haven't decided what I want for my birthday from you guys. if you're so inclined to donate to the channel. But I'll figure something out. Between now and Saturday, I'll find something. I'm not going to be streaming on Saturday because, you know, it is my birthday. What's going on, Frank BPM? It's my birthday. Turning 51. I've been running YouTube channel now for 14 years. Like, I'm never going to get that time back. So I can only hope to just keep building the channel, making it better and better. It was really only the last 4 years that I've seen that I've really put some effort, which is kind of low effort, but I have put more effort, more time into it. Simon Shields would like to see a new Denon top end mixer. Still waiting on the update for the 1850 for the new beat effects. I hate to be the Grinch, Simon, but you may as well be waiting for Jesus to come deliver that mixer to you. Dang, you old. Yeah, man. It's, you know what's really funny? When you're like in your 20s and your 30s and you see someone in their 50s, you think they're old. When you actually hit that age, you don't really feel, you know, 50 doesn't really feel that old when I consider like, shit, what have I done in the past 20 years? And let's say I have another 20 left, just guessing. It's a long time. Yes, Simon, I'm pretty sure from what I can see anyways, Denon is long done with standalone players and mixers. There's no market for it, you know what I mean? Most DJs out there, they're going to be using standalone players now, standalone units, like all-in-ones. Prime 4 kind of makes more sense. There's no good reason to have to look at separate screens. Have everything on one screen. Make it easy for us old guys with progressive glasses that we're not, you know, neck arthritis. There's all kinds of shit. As an older DJ, I want one screen. I don't want to fuck around. I've got 3000s. I got 6000 M's, and I like them, but I don't like having to do this to DJ. I like it all in one spot. I don't want to stretch. I got frozen shoulder. I don't want to stretch too fucking far. Simon, you're lucky. Your brain's at 21. I swear to God, this is fucking... I don't even like to admit this. This is horrible. Turning 51 years old. And it feels like I'm stuck in teenage mode. Like, you know, when you're a teenager, you can't seem to organize your life. Your room is always a fucking mess. You have no adult skills. You eat out. You can't cook. And no joke, I think as a teenager, when I was living at home, my room, I had a pretty big room. So my bachelor unit here, beyond the fact that I have my own bathroom and a kitchen, doesn't feel that much different. And I just happen to have a lot more shit. I had a lot of shit as a teenager. I was pretty spoiled. Parents weren't rich, but yet I still had a lot of cool shit. And I just have way more cool shit with a gray beard, less hair, and more weight on me. But other than that, I have the same adulting skills that I had when I was 14, which was like none. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know why my brain never developed any further than that. It's kind of fucked up. Hopefully, I'm not the only one that suffers from this syndrome. I think anyone who's a DJ has a problem. If you're 51 years old and you're fucking around with DJ equipment, I don't own a house. I don't own a car. I've had lots of cars in my life. I've gone down that path where I had cool cars, you know, with the big car stereo systems, and I lived through all that shit. Trying to flex and show off. Now I'm pretty happy just to be in my little apartment here with lots of electronics and too many goddamn watches. That's the watch today. I don't know if I can twist my arm around. I'm a left-handed person, so I wear my watch on my right hand. This is actually, it looks brand new, but it's actually not new at all. This is like a 1960s Timex that was my stepdad's. And when he got it, he never wore it. Because he got it like through his work or some shit. And he just never wore the thing. So it's not the original band. I put a different band on it, but I mean, it's as good as it gets. It's I believe, from what I can see, that it's not, it might be gold. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if Timex actually made a gold watch. Anyways, the big news. So right now, Virtual DJ has the new sampler that can record stems. It's kind of interesting. I haven't figured it out yet. They talked about it, but they didn't show a video on how to use the damn thing. Thursday, you're going to have to join me. There's going to be some other stuff to talk about. There's always something coming out, man. And I hate all the companies like Denon DJ just released stems for the Prime 4 Plus, the pre-packaged. You got to, you know, package them up on the computer first and analyze them. And then on December 11th, they're going to be doing the rest of us. So anyone who has Engine OS software, for $10 will have the ability to have up to 4 devices being able to do stems. That's SC5000, 5000M, Denon DJ Prime 4. I guess the Prime 2 is going to be in that, I'm assuming. The Go Plus, the Mixstream Pro Go, all the Mixstream stuff, anything that runs Engine OS is going to have this ability. Now, there are people that cried and said, hey man, I sold my Prime 4. I bought the Plus because the company said we're going to have standalone stems on the player. Well, it was true. They had a beta, and they did mark it as, you know, the first standalone device to have stems. And I kind of feel for some people because there are people who went into this, sold their old one, took a little bit of a loss, bought the new one, spent the extra money, and really at the end of the day, all you got was Amazon Prime, not even Prime, it's called Amazon Music. You got the Amazon Music, which is okay, but it wasn't worth that kind of money. And you got a beta, and the beta wasn't that good. It wasn't good enough to use. It worked, but it wasn't usable, right? And now fast forward, you're getting, if you had kept your Prime 4 and spent $10, you would have had the exact same thing, minus the stems. And also, I think the Prime 4, the pads, I like the pads better. I like the black with the outline of the color rather than the black with the one little stripe. And there's a reason about that too. I can't really point it out on camera, but that black rubber going around the whole pad in the corners, I don't know how it happened. One of the pads on mine, the corner got like clipped or something. So at night, I can see this little dot of color coming through the corner. The old design, that wouldn't have happened. And I don't like this soft, velvety, rubbery texture they put on all their pads. It's not a good idea. There's a lot of people that would prefer them just to be hard plastic. You know, the play and the Q button, same thing. You start putting rubbery textures on things and oxidation happens. Eventually, that rubber might go funny. Mine hasn't. The Prime 4 didn't. The SE 5000s didn't. I haven't seen any of the Denon DJ stuff go sticky, but I've seen other products from other companies. Like I saw a Newmark, the Newmark Orbit, that wireless one. It had that same texture and it went sticky as fuck after like 10 plus years. So nice, we got 25 people in here, but nobody's doing a lot of talking. Don't know if anyone's hitting that like button or not. And yeah, so if you're here and you're watching, hit the like. You can subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You can also make sure you hit the alert button. The PayPal is right there too. I don't think I've got the PayPal pinned at the moment. Let me pin that PayPal. So yeah, shoot me a couple of bucks. Keep things rolling. Also too, Amazon link. I have an Amazon affiliate program now. And I'm going to show you like I'm going to show you something that's kind of cool that I think you guys would like. It's not expensive. Consider this my Christmas present to you guys. Well, you're going to pay for it. I'm going to make like maybe 20 cents on it. But if you're thinking about something cheap to add to your, you don't want to spend a lot of money. You just want something kind of cool. I think this is a very cool thing for kind of cheap. Now, hopefully this thing is this big. You see this thing? Hopefully the thing's at least that big. What does it say here? What size? It's like 50% off on Cyber Monday deal. So it's like a really good deal. It's regular 30 bucks. Just about, it's dimmable, on off brightness. Product specifications, Art Deco. So it's 16 inches, 16 inches long by 0.5 inches wide. I don't know. That's not really helping me. So let's just say, for argument's sake, this thing's 16 inches. I'm going to share out my link on this because, like I said, I think this thing's kind of cool. If I can get my goddamn link going here. What's going on, Rav Media? Rain Performer, by the way, I think is fucking fantastic. I think the Rain Performer, from all the gear that I have used, is the best controller there is. Like, it doesn't do standalone. If it did standalone, if it had a screen on it like a Prime 4, which, you know what? Fingers crossed that the people over at InMusic are like, what if we took a Rain Performer and we put the Engine OS on that thing and we gave it a nice screen? I'm just saying, man. Like, I think it would be over for a lot of the other all-in-one units, because best motorized platter I've used. Best faders, up faders, crossfader that I've used. Everything about it's good. The effects are good. And people wonder, why don't I use it? Because it's YouTube and it's the views. More people are interested in the AZ. That's why I was doing stuff with the AZ. Then I had to return the AZ because it was broken, but it's getting fixed up, or a new one's coming. Then I had the Opus Quad sitting here, and I got to swap it out. I think something got stuck under the wheel during shipping. So I'm borrowing that thing. I got to swap that out. Greetings from Dublin, Ireland. What's going on, man? Nice to see people from around the world dropping by. It is 10 after 2 here in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Yeah, the Performer is good. I don't know why it doesn't get more love, but if you're a scratch DJ, if you love Serato, but I'm not a big Serato fan. I like DJ Pro, works with DJ Pro. I like Virtual DJ, and it works with Virtual DJ as well. So that's my two choices for using the Rain Performer. So big news, Virtual DJ has the new sampler that can record stems. Haven't figured it out. They announced it, but they didn't really show a video explaining anything. I reached out to them to say, hey, do you need someone to make a video? But you got to explain it to me. I need someone to explain it because it's not super intuitive. Works great with the Prime 4 Plus though. "12-inch skins. Your Opus Quad also has a prompted jog wheel." Huh. The Q button on what? I don't have any, none of my equipment has any finicky Q buttons at this point. Something else I can report, the Opus Quad with Virtual DJ, for scratching, sometimes it's like it didn't engage and it, like, I would miss it. The jog wheel, surprisingly enough, for the Prime 4 Plus is way more responsive with Virtual DJ than the Opus Quad is. So I'm currently, right now, I'm hostage at my house waiting for FedEx to pick up this Opus Quad and drop off the new one. When will Tidal be implemented in the Opus Quad? Greetings. Walter from the Netherlands. No, my Performer is good. I have no issues with the Performer. Frank in Germany. What's going on, Frank? That link to that SanDisk. Hold on. I'm going to get it for you. Because, yeah, that SanDisk USB is a really good deal right now. And it's a fucking great drive. It's like, it's the one that all the guys at Alpha Theta recommend. That's their drive of choice. That's who got me onto that whole deal there. And even if, like, I'll give you the link for the 1 terabyte because I think the 1 terabyte is the best bang for the buck. But they got smaller ones if you don't need that big. So that one right there, by the way, that Amazon link I just put up, that's for, where is my drive right here? That's for the SanDisk right here. Now, crazy enough, the one that I bought is a 256 because it wasn't on for a good deal at the time. But now the 1 terabyte is on sale. And I'm telling you, when I move files over from Rekordbox or from Engine OS onto this drive, I had to double check it. I thought there's no way it moved that quick because I was used to using a Kingston drive, and I thought Kingstons were, you know, I had a USB 3.0 Kingston, and I thought it was pretty quick, but nah. Even like the Lexar drives, they're not that good. You know, SanDisk is like, It's a good brand. I'm pretty happy with it. I always thought Kingston was some super fancy good drive, but it's not really. It's nothing special. And Rav wants to know when Tidal will be implemented. I have no idea. I don't know. You know, I've heard rumblings that it might be soon, but the shit you read online and what actually happens are two different things sometimes. One thing I can tell you is this is the time of year, like for new shit to go down, it always feels like just before Christmas, all kinds of things might happen. You know, we got the stems on the Prime 4 Plus. We got Virtual DJ with their latest update. When you didn't even think they could do more, and they've done more. So, you never know. If there was a good time to release something new, this would be the time. This would be a good time. It just feels like lots of shit gets released right around now. So I don't know. I do know the Opus Quad is a lot better than I expected. I went into the Opus Quad already thinking it didn't look right. It was kind of stupid looking. And the look of it's kind of growing on me. Hit run 6 implemented in what? What are you talking about? And D13 Electronics jumped into production for various time. Which DAW would you recommend for easy layout and production of electronic music? That's a simple one. You don't got a clue. It's got to be Ableton. There's so many tutorials on Ableton. There was a time I was getting into Ableton and I was starting to slightly understand it, but then I stopped and I kind of forgot a lot of shit. But I was able to figure it out to a degree. I think also with Ableton, if you have a good controller, a good Ableton, like a Push 2 or something like that, you have the right system where you don't have to screw around with the mouse too much. That kind of helps a little bit. Yeah, someone was waiting for Tidal to come out for the Stu Smart. I've never played a Logic Pro. I'm like the last guy to ask about production shit. What's going on, Jamie? DJ Tubby. So you bought a V10 on the back of watching my videos, because good choice, but you're still on the fence of adding the SC6000s or the 3000s. I guess, Tubby, depends what you have right now. So here's the thing. I would say, if you got a V10, it's a fucking tough call, because you got 6 channels, right? Do you really want to buy 4 CDJs? Not really. It gets kind of expensive. It's a little fucking much. 3 CDJs? Maybe you get away with 3 CDJs, but it's expensive, right? So advantages: SC6000, right off the bat, you got 4 channels already taken up. Boom. There's 4 channels. You got 2 extra channels. You can run effects through those channels. Or you add on a DGS 1000 sampler, you tie in a drum machine of some sort, a little TR-8, some bullshit. You could just add a couple things, or just say fuck it, you leave them empty. If you bought, but you don't have quantized effects. Now, is that a big deal? Depends how much you love your effects. I found it didn't really affect me that much. The effects did not affect how I used it. If you got decent timing, You turn the effect on at the right time. Should sound good enough. So, and you got no, and you have no Pro Link, right? Now, if you got 3000s, you got Pro Link, you got like instant BPM detection, you got quantized effects, and it's a club standard, I guess. But then you got to wonder, are the 3000s coming close to the end of their life cycle? And that doesn't mean too much, because just remember, when CDJ 3000s came out, the CDJ 2000 Nexus 2, a lot of artists still preferred it. James Hype to this day still likes to have a 2000 Nexus 2. He prefers it. And they're not that, they're still holding their value. So you were going to pick up a 750. Going to go ahead and grab the A9 instead. Yeah, get the A9. Makes more sense. Right. A9 with the 6000s. Same thing, no problem. And Johnny, you're right. They need to step things up, and I think you're going to see things move along soon. Does the track preview work if you assign it to a muted channel for the 6000s? Yeah, because you're doing track preview through the Q button, so it doesn't really matter. It didn't need any of that extra shit. Trying to keep up with everyone. Shit, the chat's on fire again today. 41 people. It's the right time of the day, I guess. Don't forget, friends, hit that like button. It does help the algorithm quite a bit. And I feel like I'm clipping the mic just a little bit. I don't know if that fixes things up or not. I'm watching the meter on my Pocket 3 camera here spiking a little bit, so I got the mic like down here on me. So it's pretty sensitive mic. And don't forget, with this many people here, if everyone sent $1 or $2 to that link wherever it happens to be, I think it's below me, depending on what you're watching it on. The PayPal link, it's the best way to send money because I can get that money like right away. This is why I remind people to hit the link, because I know people just don't. I watch lots of videos. I forget to hit the like button too, so I don't mind reminding people a little bit. Oh, you know what else I did? Look at that. So these are my HDJ X10C carbon fiber, and my pads. This one's in better condition than the other one, but as you can see right there, the beard is starting to chew them up on the edges. The other one's way more chewed up. These pads to buy online in Canada, replacement pads, $78. That's too much money, man. These are limited edition headphones with this special nano coating on these things. This should have been, they should have put an extra pair of pads in. Honestly. These white ones are off some, they were actually holographic silver, and the shit wore off. They were off some no-name cheap kids headphone I found in Value Village. And so I literally just ripped them off, and I had them on my Sonys, and I tore my Sonys apart in order to see, there's the Sony. I'm going to make a lollipop headphone out of that. So I moved them over for now, but I ordered these things on Amazon, and I hope the color looks okay. I'm a little bit concerned about that, and hopefully they're good. Where are these things here? I can show you guys. They're by a company called Brainwaves. And I'm going to pop up the link to those guys there. That's my Amazon affiliate link, by the way. And shit, fucking, fucking DJ Tubby, you're the man. Sent over like 16 bucks Canadian. I appreciate that. That will easily take care of my lunch/dinner. I appreciate that. Or you know what I might do? Better yet, I'm not going to spend that on food. I'm going to take that money and it will be the start towards the birthday gift. And you know, I'm still wondering, like, what would I get for the birthday? So did you see that link there, by the way? Sorry, I'm so ADHD. So look at these guys here. So I don't know how I feel about that red or burgundy. Depends on how it looks in the picture. I thought it would look good at gold. I'm kind of second guessing it now a little bit. I could have got them in black. I could have got them in a perforated black. They had them in straight leather too. And like, you know, maybe the black on black would have been better. Hey, worst case scenario, I put them on. If they look stupid, it's Amazon. I'll just return them. That's the worst case. But they look like some very, I did a lot of research. I hunted like crazy. There's cheap ones, and they get the memory foam. I think they're going to be good. Hopefully they don't change the sound profile of the headphones too much. I'm telling you, the HDJ X10 carbon fibers, they were a treat because only 2 of these got shipped to Canada. No, but what I'm saying with the gold, you see, because my headphones have the gold on them, right? So that's why I was thinking the red might go nicely with the gold. Now, what I was actually looking for, like a dark brown leather. I want to go like that dark brown leather look with the gold. I think would have been T-Buck. Do you have a pair of the carbon fiber or just the regular X10s? I think the carbon fiber was like, I don't know. I don't think it changed the way they sounded, to be honest. But yeah, I think I was like, there was like only there was 3 shipped to Canada. The one I got, the box was banged up, and they had to literally requisition one from Japan to replace mine. Oh, so T-Buck, you got the carbon fiber too? Fucking nice. It's so funny when I bought these. When I first bought these, you know, every time I was done using them, I put them in the case, I zipped it all up, and, you know, I treated these things like they were fucking gold. I really did. Now, I just sit them wherever. The curly cord, I don't even know where the fuck I put it. I might have lost it at a gig back in the day. That cord, the curly cord, $98 to replace it. Fuck that. I'm not replacing it. Yeah, the X5s are good. He got them to match the V10 LF. We know what they almost match up. If it had been a rose gold, they almost match up with my Euphonia. And of course, now my V10 is done in a white skin. Have you guys ever seen the V10 with the white skin? It's hard to get shit out sometimes. It's got the deck saver on it. Oh man, like you can almost like take your back out. Holy shit. So that's thanks to 12-inch skins. It looks so good in white. I'm fucking dying. I'm dying. Johnny, thanks, buddy. Oh, fuck. I'm going to need that money for a chiropractor. This is so fucking heavy. You guys made me work for that one. Let me tell you, that's the other thing you guys need. If you don't have deck savers on your shit, fucking, you spend all that money on gear. Dust and dirt is in the air. It's inevitable. And it's the one thing that'll kill your fucking equipment. Scratchy faders and shit. How many people have seen old gear with scratchy faders and pots? So yeah, if you're spending some serious money on your equipment, buying a deck saver is such a good investment, because when you resell your shit, and you tell people you had a deck saver on it, they know you took extra special care of your shit. If you see someone selling used equipment and it doesn't come with a deck saver, I would say don't even fucking buy it, because they're almost being abusive. You just bought 2 sticks, Frank? Nice. Using the link, right? Yeah, the Dada. I've heard bad things about them. I've never used them. I reached out to Dada Design, and let me just say, so 12-inch Skins sent me stuff. Style Flip is another great company. They sent me stuff as well too. And reached out to Dada Designs. You know what? I said I want to do a comparison video. They're like, we don't want to confuse your viewers because you seem to be in with 12-inch skins. I'm like, hey, 12-inch skins, they don't they stand behind their shit so much, they didn't give a fuck who I put their skin up against. It didn't matter to them. They had no problem, they didn't feel like I cheated on them when Style Flip hooked me up with a few things. They're cool because, hey, there's enough meat on the bone for everybody, right? Dada Design didn't want to do shit with me, and I thought, well, I guess if Dada Design didn't want to send me shit, it's because they know their skin won't fucking hold up against these other guys. So I don't know if that's true or not, but it's my opinion. It's my conclusion as to why. Why else would they not want to send me one fucking skin? Not like I asked them to deck my whole place. One skin, DJskins.es. They do like the clear ones and shit. They almost didn't want to deal with me because they're busy with the distribution and doing stuff. And I'm like, listen, man, I got some pretty loyal people. If your shit's good, I'll help push it, man. So they said they're going to send me one for the AZ, like one of those clear ones. And they're going to send me a sun cover that like clamps onto the back of the AZ or CDJ 3000 and flips over. So let me show you guys some more skins. So Style Flip did the TR8. No back skin, sides, no back. That's fine. That's still that skin. Really, I don't know why Roland never made all the Aria stuff in a white. They could have did a whole new production, did it in white, and this looks really fucking nice in white. You guys are gonna make me work. It's all for the one guy, man. You want to see a 12-inch? You want to see? Oh wow, this is heavy. "12-inch skins right here. It's beautiful in white. Oh, my God. This thing's built like a tank, man. Built like a tank. I'm fucking out of breath. I am so out of shape. I pick up like 30 pounds. I'm like, oh. Throw my back out, fucking everything. Yeah, it's the shipping costs that fuck people over. That's the unfortunate part. 12-inch skins has some Cyber Monday shit going on. There's a code for me as well too. I think it's like, is it 18% if you use the DJ Lab at the checkout? They always got something going on. See, nice birthday wishes from Johnny there saying, happy birthday, you're a good guy. Looking forward to the Opus versus AZ review. Yeah, that's going to be a tough one to do. You see, it's unfortunate. I'm in such a small place. I wish this goddamn... I'm hoping the Amazon affiliate thing starts getting me some like real money. And hopefully one day, as much as I like my place in my neighborhood, I wish I had a bigger place and I could have a separate room for all the DJ equipment, like a little studio setup and better camera angles and shit. So I could do like these other guys where, you know, somehow, I don't know how the hell they put two on a table and have a camera looking down at both of them and get it in frame. How tall is your god? Where's your camera? 20 feet up in the air? So I'll do my best. And what I can say right now, the review, because I've used them both. I think the AZ, if you're the club DJ, that you DJ once in a while in a club, and they have CDJ 3000s and an A9. Yeah, that was the Rain Performer in white. That's what that was, with the white 12-inch skin on it. So yeah, AZ for club guys. You want to be that club style guy, festival DJ. That's a good road to go down. If you're really serious about doing festivals and shit, and you think you got the skill, you're a producer, and you're going to go big, and you know it, skip the AZ and just buy the A9 and the CDJ 3000s and call it a fucking day. My buddy DJ Lonzo, who's on the channel all the time, That's what he did. It's the advice I gave him because the guy's got crazy mad skills. I said, fuck it, dude. Just jump. Because you'll buy the AZ, and at some point, it's just a stopgap. You're going to want to get the goddamn 3000s at some point, and to add 3000s on to an AZ, I think is stupid. I don't think it's a smart idea. I tried it. Just the visual of it looks stupid. Doesn't look like they go together. They work together, but it sure doesn't look like they go together. The muscle memory of everything is all over the place. Pads up here, pads down there on the AZ. It's just, you don't want to do it. And as for the Opus Quad, you are wedding corporate DJ. It's good. If you're a home DJ and you want something that you can sit there that looks really fucking impressive and nice and matches the decor and has this high-end, elegant look to it and doesn't look like a piece of gear, for sure. The Opus Quad is the one that your wife won't be upset about. They'll be like, you know what, that's really pretty. Because, yeah, it's fucking pretty looking. Touchscreen effects. There's no slip mode. Maybe, I don't know. I keep saying they should fix that shit with a firmware update. It's not impossible. We're not asking for, you know, magic here or anything. That should be within the realm of what these guys can accomplish. No Mobius. I like that on the AZ. It does feel like the effects are kind of 900 Nexus 2 effects. So maybe that could be updated too. What else is it missing? That's kind of it. Oh, of course, the streaming services. They say they're coming. They didn't say when they're coming, but they're coming. They're not going to just say, fuck you, and never do it. It's going to happen. It's just a matter of when. And I don't know what the holdup is. The only thing I do know is between a CDJ 3000, an Opus Quad, an AZ, and the Omnis Dual, they all run on slightly different chips. So if you're trying to do one thing for everything, you actually got to do it 4 times. You see what I mean? So that's why we have Beatport on the CDJ, but yet we don't have it on the other shit, because slightly different software might look the same, but under the hood, things are a little different. Yeah, no fader start either. And you know what? I've got fader start on my my Prime 4. I never use it. Never did. D13 Electronics. Do you still mix vinyl or have you gone complete digital? I still have 1200s here. I still have, you know, some records. I don't have a huge record collection. I got like enough. And I just, you know, once in a blue moon, maybe I get, you know, the turntables out and I start doing some shit. But it's a rare occasion. It's my age, you know what I mean? Like, if you're a young guy and you've never done it, sure, it's fun to do. If you're the old guy who's done it so much, I don't like to go backwards. You know what I mean? I don't like to play old Nintendo games. I don't like using old cameras. The young guys do. The young guys are all into that shit. Yeah, Smooth Echo on the fucking Opus Quad is just, that's worth everything right there. That Smooth Echo will make you a better DJ. And do I think Rain was going to come with a new battle mixer? I have no idea. It's funny. I'm so busy talking about the Denon DJ products with the guys, with the team over there, that it's weird. The Rain stuff never comes up. I don't really talk about I really don't talk about Rain products, even though I love the Performer. I don't know. Because I feel like a lot of people, like the S11 is such a good mixer. Most people I know preferred an S11 over the Rain. It had a better workflow. That 72 was just a little, something was off. The AZ and the A9, but if I could add one thing, it would be to be a hold to the X pad versus finger hold. I have the Prime 4 Plus. I had the Prime 4 here. Now I got the Plus. And stems work really good. So far on the stream, two good donations towards the birthday gift. You know what? I'm going to show you guys what I would like to get for my birthday, and you're going to think, "Fucking this guy's out of it. He's out of his mind." But I'm going to aim a little bit higher, and it's something I want to have on the stream so you guys can all see it and say, "Hey, look what this guy has that we all pitched in on." And it's never going to happen. I'll never raise enough money for this. You're going to think I'm fucking nuts. You're going to think I'm fucking nuts. So you all know I collect watches, right? And if you don't know, now you do. I've got like almost 80 watches. Most expensive watch I have, my Bulova, I paid like $600 for my one Bulova. And my Tissot, I paid like 600. So my most expensive, a couple of watches are 600. The rest are like 200-300. And then, well, not the rest, but some. And then we get into like the used vintage watches that I pay like, 20, 30, 40, $50 for. And I tried this watch out at a jewelry store, and the fucking color of it, like, I really like the look of this watch. And the best present someone could get me is something I wouldn't buy myself. Something I want, but something I would not buy for myself. This watch, the Bulova Surveyor, with that burgundy in gold, is a really nice fucking watch. There's something about that watch. Like, I would love to have a Rolex, obviously. You know what I mean? I'd love to have an Omega. I have an Omega Seamaster, a 1954 one. That's cool, but I'd like, a new one, which I'll never be able to afford. I'd love a Grand Seiko. That's still out of my budget. This watch here is Canadian $453. Well, $455. The odds that I could raise in the next week on my live streams, $455 from donations. Like the EQ, when I did the EQ last year, it was like $250, and one guy pitched in quite a bit to make it happen. But yeah, I'd be really fucking grateful for all the work I do on this YouTube channel and shit, and for all the money I've spent. Just this camera my girlfriend bought for me, and the camera was $1,000 for this Pocket 3. I have a Sony A7 IV, but I want to do walk around videos and shit. And the mic is cool, and I just like the setup. So she bought it for me, but really it was kind of more for the channel because I'm using it more for the channel than I do for myself directly. All the gear here, all the money I have spent, I should have just bought the goddamn watch a long time ago because I really like it. But if anyone wants to donate to the channel and you want to donate specifically to my birthday fund, birthdays on Saturday, I won't be here on my birthday. It's true. Johnny's completely right. You've spent more on lunch. I get more than enough. What's fucked up here is I get more than enough views that I never ask anyone to spend 20 bucks. It's nice when they do, but if everyone pitched in $1 or $2, it'd be easy. It'd be nothing. Every time I do a live stream, I'm literally getting every day at minimum, I'm getting like 400 to 500 views in like the hour or 2 hours, right? Sometimes a bit more. And then on the replays, I get some too. And it doesn't even mean everyone's got to put in the money. If half the people gave $1, $2, you won't look like a cheapskate. You know, there's people that every couple of days they send me $1, just random, $1 something, and you don't get it. It all adds up, and it's just getting the numbers up there. And it's hard to find underground dance music in the record shops over that part of the world. That's a bullshit lie. If the guy's in Toronto and he doesn't know where to find the underground dance music, he doesn't know. Play the record. DE. Play DE record. 411 Spadina. You tell him to ask for Eugene. He's the only guy working there. It's his place. You tell Eugene, Steve Stone from the DJ Lab sent you, and Eugene will give you the friends and family deal. This guy's got so much underground type shit. The use section for house and techno, drum and bass and electronic stuff. I'm telling you, people come from around the world to come to his fucking store because he's got shit no one's got. So yeah, don't believe that. I guess there might be people in Toronto that don't know. Even on Amazon, where else? There's a bunch of places. The distribution for is called Drop the Needle. I'm in it. There's a picture of me in that for like a moment, a flash of me, but I'm in the credits because I supplied a lot of pictures. And Drop the Needle is a whole documentary about the fucking store. Store's been around since almost 30 years. And the impact that this guy's had on the music scene in Toronto. And it's crazy, man. Like, you got to watch the movie. It's on Amazon. It's called Drop the Needle. So here's my plug. So yeah. Do me the solid. Guys, get me the fucking watch. I don't need it. It's not a need. It's not DJ related. But I'll tell you one thing that's true. DJ equipment, everything else, I eventually will sell. My watches, I've never sold a watch ever. Never ever have I sold a watch. You know, my first watch, my last watch, I switch them around. I wear my watches all the time. So, this would be the cool fucking thing for me, honestly, because I like it. I like the color of it. I don't have anything like it. And to be able to walk around and pull my arm out and say, this is what my my YouTube subscribers got me for my birthday. That's cool. It's a cool story. No, Play to Record is a walk-in store, by the way. And go crate digging. It's dirty. It's dusty. It's almost a little bit fucking disgusting at times. The turntable is covered in fucking dust. Everything's covered in a layer of dust. Just a dirty old fucking crate digging store. I've even done live streams from there. Now that I have this camera, after the birthday passes and, you know, things settle down, I'm going to go over there. You plaster, eh? Yeah, that might fuck a watch up. I don't do too much, so I can wear watches. I have a very unique and interesting watch collection. Nothing's like mentally expensive. You know, that's the one I spent probably what I pay for that. Oh no, I'm a liar. I didn't pay 6. I got a deal. It was worth 6, and I paid like $300 for that watch. That's the Bull of a Moon watch, right? I wish I had got it with the metal bracelet. I didn't even know it had one. Of course, like the Movado Museum, I bought that for $30 at a Value Village. Can you believe that? That's like an $800 watch, or it was. Movados seem used. You can get them pretty cheap now. Then, of course, I talked about the Omega. That's the vintage Omega Seamaster. Can you believe I bought that for $5 at a secondhand store? 18 karat gold. Another old watch I bought for like, I paid like $20 for that. The Gold Berks. This was like a watch from for a retirement guy. You know what I mean? It even has his name on it and the year and shit. It's like a 1960. It's Gold Berks with like the original stretchy band. I was going to switch the band out, and I thought, you know what? It looks old school, man. Just leave it. Yeah, Johnny. Apple Watches are cool. I have a Samsung watch. I hate charging things. You know what? And I wear a watch more for like just the look of it, you know? Not not really for anything more than the fact it just has a look. Everyone's used to seeing Apple Watch and smartwatches. Like I had a smartwatch before anyone I knew had a smartwatch. Thanks for the happy birthday wish. That's we're not yet. We're close. Saturday, it's coming. Thanks, D1. I appreciate the sub. If I could get $1 for every subscriber, fuck, I'd be grooving over here, man. I would be grooving. And I've been tempted. I've been very tempted to make this a members only channel and literally charge everyone like a fucking dollar a month. Because seriously, it wouldn't even put a dent into anyone's wallet. That's why it's hard sometimes when I do this thing. Like when I ask for $1 or $2 on the channel and I realize, you know, if I was sitting on a corner in a cardboard box doing nothing with my life, I would probably make more money in the time that I spent on this channel with no investment whatsoever. Just because you feel sorry for the guy. Makes you feel better. And here I am, providing a bit of entertainment, trying to create a little bit of a community here. You know, give tips and tricks and talk about gear and have a spot that we can discuss shit. And a lot of people, they come and they eat for free. They come to Steve's Buffet and they eat every day for free while there's a handful of people that are consistently paying for everyone else. And I hate that just a handful of people are the ones that are always just dishing it out. When it's like, you know what? If we all put in a little bit, nobody would give a fuck. It wouldn't matter. It would help me and wouldn't fucking matter to anyone else. Everyone could spend $1 a day. $1 a day. And you would change my whole life. My whole life would be completely different right now. I wouldn't have half the stresses I have. I wouldn't be in a small little place with too much gear. And I'd be able to do the things I want to do. I wish I had the kind of money that I could give shit away all the time. Like some of these channels, there's some guys out there, man. I won't mention names, but they're big fucking channels that could easily afford to give away an Opus Quad or an AZ every month. They could do a giveaway every month. They don't. And then there's other channels that claim they do giveaways, and I don't get it. I'm not going to say who. You all know who I'm talking about. They do these big giveaways. They have all these fucking contests. You got to give all your information for their mailing list, right? So they collect everyone's data that they probably sell to someone. And then there's a giveaway. Show me the proof. I don't believe it. Show me the guy who wins something. And where's the fucking video? Where is the fucking video? Because let me tell you, if I hopped on some YouTube channel and I put my name in for a draw and I won a fucking $2,000, $1,000, $500, anything, you're going to see me doing a fucking video, dancing and jumping for fucking joy and thanking the company where I won it from. It would be all over the fucking internet. And I haven't seen anything like that. Never seen it. What the fuck was that noise? Oh, I'm still on the fucking... See, there we go. Speak of the devil, man. There's fucking James. James sends money consistently. And I appreciate it, buddy. But fuck, dude. You shouldn't have to be the guy that's always putting the money in. You know what I mean? It's you other guys. And I've had someone say to me one time, I don't got the money. If $1 or $2 is going to break you, you've got bigger problems in your life. You shouldn't be wasting your time watching me. Dead serious. If you're really at that point in your life where money's that fucking tight, you could easily be watching a video on how to make money. You know, learning some software to upgrade your skills for a better job. There's something. So if you're tight with money, this is not the channel to watch. I try to help people make informed decisions on what to buy, but if $1 or $2 is going to fuck your whole life up and fuck your day, you can't afford that. This is not the place to be. You shouldn't even be fucking with DJ equipment because it's a money pit. I like to think the people on my channel they're not the poors. When I say the poors, I stole that whole philosophy from 12-inch skins. Being a poor doesn't mean you have no money. Being a poor means you think like a person with no money. I have friends that have lots of money, and I call them the poors because they act like they got no cash. You know what I mean? I have no money, and I'm like the rich. I think like the riches. Spend it if you got it. Even Jesus, just heard about this recently. Apparently, Jesus even said, spend it. Keep the commerce going. When you spend your money, you're helping the next person, and then that person will spend it, and it circles around, and everybody gets a piece of it. If you hoard your shit in the back corner, you hoard your money like you somehow think you got the power of fucking prediction, and you think you can predict the future. You can predict there's going to be a tomorrow. I don't fucking care who you think you are. You can't even predict there's going to be a next week, a tomorrow. You can't predict that you're going to be alive in the next hour. You have no idea. We are all flying by the seat of our pants in the hopes that we just keep on going. Because you just don't know. If you were to die with a pile of money in the bank, you're a fucking idiot. And you think, oh, I got kids. I got to leave for my kids. Fuck your kids. Fuck that. Generational wealth, you know what generational wealth does? It creates a bunch of assholes who have no concept of what it's like to work, and they're arrogant, and they spend money on expensive shit, and they hoard their money because that's what they learned to do. They watched you not spend your fucking money, and they don't appreciate anything, and you just made a bunch of generational wealth assholes. It's a true story. So if you got money sitting, spend it, man. Help a person out. help a store, go spend at a restaurant, keep the economy going. Don't stick it in the fucking, what, you got it in the bank? The bank giving you a percentage? You don't think the bank's not making a pile of fucking money off you? Come on. I would hope everyone's smarter than that. Take your money, make money with it. Go buy some shit, resell some shit, buy some DJ gear used, flip it. I can make 20, 30% on any money that I use. Take that same money, throw it in the bank, and what? What are you going to give me? 5, 7? You're going to give me 7%? While you go make 20, 30% with my money? And then when I want to come get my money, you're like, oh, well, it's going to take a minute. It's going to take a week or two, and I got to sign shit. And then the bank will ask you, well, why do you want the money? They'll question you why you want your money. And then they're going to call up the government and say, oh, this guy wants some money. Well, what do you want the money for? I don't know. He won't tell me. Fuck that. That's right. You only live once. Take your money, spend it. Take your money, create opportunities to make money with your money. There's no good reason to put it in the bank. What have they done for you lately? What have they done? Fucking nothing, man. They haven't done anything. You're giving money. Every time you pull up money from the bank, guess what? It's not even your money you're pulling out. They got to borrow it from everyone else. So you lend me $10,000. I say, I'll pay you next week. Next, I take the 10 grand, I invest it. And my investment goes bad. And I don't get your money. And you come back, you're like, hey, you got my money? They're like, yeah. Just hold on a day. Just give me a day or two. Maybe I need a week. So that's, the bank will tell you, you want that kind of money, they're going to make you wait. You're not walking into the bank pulling out 10 grand today. It's not going to happen. Not here in Canada. So $3,000 limit. So in a week or two, I go around and ask all my other friends, can I borrow some money? Can I borrow some money? And then I come give you your 10 grand. Now I owe them. And I'll go to someone else and I'll borrow off them to pay them off. And that's the bank. If everyone went to the bank today and grabbed your money, you'd be in for a big fucking shock. They wouldn't have it. They just wouldn't have your money. True fucking story. Don't mean to go off on a tangent about banks, but it's just the whole thing about the poor people and the way they think. Everybody thinks like, oh my God, the fucking money it's finite. We can't get more. It's like, you can always make more money. You can't make time. Johnny says, I did a short video titled Mixed Transitions with Slip Reverse. Do you think this would work on Opus Quad with Slip Reverse? As it has that? Sure, yeah. Yeah, I don't see any reason why. It's got Slip Reverse and totally would work. I almost forgot about my Slip Reverse mixed transition. A lot of people don't experiment around, you know, like that's the best part about having all this gear is you get to just try things. Some things work, some things don't. And the Slip Reverse transition was a zoop, zoop, zoop. Like that little rope, rope. You even hear it in songs. A lot of productions will have, you know, a bar, well, a beat that just whoop, does this little backwards. Thanks, Johnny. It was fun. So as I'm sitting here waiting for my delivery, my place is half written off here. I got a lot of shit to do to prepare for the weekend. And when I do these types of videos, because the camera's like right there, in my progressive glasses, I got to put my head up a lot and fucks with my dizziness. For anyone who's a long time subscriber, you know I got some bad vertigo, imbalance, dizzy issues. And can I please give you a clue about the big news? Well, one of the big news things that you might not know about virtual DJ was Sample 2.0 being able to sample your stems. I haven't quite figured it out. They mentioned it. I haven't seen any videos outside of the Spanish speaking videos that really talk about this. So I need to figure that out. And the other one, I can't really say. Oh shit. It's been a long time since I've seen someone gift someone a membership. Nice. I don't even know what that means. I guess that means I get some money every month from YouTube after deductions. But that's cool. So no, I can't tell you. The only thing I can tell you about the big news is Thursday. Thursday, man. You have to come see me Thursday. Other than that, I can't really. I can tell you what it's not. I can tell you it's not CDJ 4000s. I can tell you that much. I can tell you it's not a new Denon DJ product. It's not a new Newmark product. The only hint I can give is it's going to be big news for some people, and for other people, they're not going to give a fuck. Some people be like, wow. And other people will be like, eh. So that's all I can say. It's big news for some people, and some people will not give a shit. It's big news for me. I'm going to care. So that's as good as it gets, man. I wish I could tell you more. I don't want anybody guessing. Don't try and guess. Mix Factory, is it Alpha related? The new Pioneer, I mean Alpha Theta. I can't say. If I say something, you know, somebody would be upset. A Rev 10, yes. Nick Spinelli was right. Nick Spinelli knew the Rev 10 was coming. He predicted this shit back in the day. That's it, buddy. You guessed it. It's the fucking Rev 10. It's a 6-channel fucking Rev 10. 12-inch platters. 6 channels. Fucking 18 screens. With Dolby Atmos sound. Dolby Atmos mixing. Yeah. This is what we need, eh? We need a DJ system that can decode, or encode, I should say, that could take regular music and encode it for Dolby Atmos. You won the lottery and you're going to give us gear. If I won the lottery, the fucking camera wouldn't even be on right now. You guys wouldn't even know. You would think I died. The channel would just go like that overnight. Gone. I wouldn't even keep it up. I'd go in there, I'd hit the fucking, boop, hit the delete button, delete the account. Steve Stone who? DJ Lab what? It would be gone. What's going on, Raf? Standalones have the ability to do DVS records. That's a good guess, but it's not what's happening. But fuck, it's a great idea. I've talked about this. I don't know why someone hasn't thought about this, man. I would love nothing more than if I could take the AZ, hook up my 1200, and put it into DVS mode. Fucking, why can't we do this? This should be so simple. That should be so easy, right? I need to talk to the Denon team, man. They need to get their shit on that. Something coming out after Black Friday. Fuck Black Friday is a scam. Most things, if you look over the summer, you watch them go up in price a little bit. Black Friday comes and then it goes right back to where it was, and then you think you saved a pile of money. Same with Boxing Day, and just a lot of scams. They just try to sell you shit that they weren't able to sell at their overinflated price for the rest of the year, and it's still overinflated. It's a fucking ripoff. Anyways, almost 2:30 here in the Eastern Standard Time here in Toronto. It's a very gray, gloomy day out. I think we're going to get fucking snow sometime soon. It wouldn't fucking surprise me. Every fucking year, man. There's no snow, no snow, no snow. My birthday, I wake up and there's fucking snow my birthday. Like a motherfucker. And you do. Most mixers have DVS, but we don't have a standalone. You see, a standalone running standalone software that I can run my 12s with and go to DVS mode without a computer. That would be something. We need it. Put it out there in your mind. For 2025, we want to take our standalones and hook up fucking turntables. I wish the big news was Alpha Theta going back to Pioneer DJ labeling. I don't really care, to be honest. Does it really matter? Is it really that important to you? It's not like clothing, you know what I mean? When you go DJ somewhere, no one walks up to the fucking DJ table and looks at you and says, "Oh, you're using this, you're using that." No one gives a fuck. The only person that's ever going to walk up looking at your DJ equipment is another DJ, and why do you give a fuck what they think? Because they're at your party. If they were such a good DJ, they'd be out DJing. What are they doing on a Friday night able to go to someone's party? They should be working, right? So, Mix Factory, using the Rain 12 as a controller for the Prime 4 would be an interesting one. A motorized LC 6000M, we're never going to see that, unfortunately. I don't even want to have to buy new gear. I just fucking, all I want is just take my good old turntable, take my Serato time code or whatever time code, or fucking my my Phase DJ, and hook it up to a standalone, to a Prime 4 Plus or an AZ, and or the Opus Quad, and do DVS. That's it. DVS right on the screen. It's not hard. I don't think this is a problem. I'm going to bring it up in the next set of meetings of, hey, fucking old man wants something. You know what I mean? I want something. I want these engineers to do something for this old guy here in Canada. Just let me say I had an idea and it happened. That's all. Do something. Right, friends? Chopped and screwed music, I have no idea. Yes, slap a screen on the performers on the wish list. That one there is actually probably, no one's told me anything, but I still, in my mind, I believe that's closer to reality than you might think. Might be closer than you think. You know what? Even if the Cross, a better possibility, you know how the Cross 12 can run DVS without a DVS record on it? So if the Cross 12 could run the AZ DVS system all in one, smart idea. Would help sell those turntables. Anyways, guys, you know what? I gotta roll. I got shit to do. Unless, of course, somebody wants to donate some birthday money to the PayPal, I'll stick around for another minute or two if that was the case. But I think if you're going to do it by now, you would have. I am trying to collect money in order to, where the fuck did I do with my phone? I'm trying to collect money to buy that Bulova watch. The burgundy red Bulova Surveyor. But, yeah, that's the watch I'd like to buy. $455. It's going to take a lot of goddamn YouTube in here in order to raise that kind of money. It probably won't happen. If it does, great. If it doesn't, no fucking well. Let's put it this way. I think I'm going to make the resolution here, because this will tell me how the channel is really going. If between today and Friday I can't raise enough money to buy that watch, then what's going to happen is in the new year, come January 1st, the channel is going to be complete members only. That's it. No more fucking around. I'd rather deal with, the 20 people that are always here for me and just make content for 20 people than make it for everybody. The free ride's going to be over pretty soon. So, hey, if you want to support the channel, never mind support the channel. Support me. You know what I mean? Do a nice thing for this guy. I'm the guy that's always doing shit. Hit and run. You're the best, buddy. Like I said, I don't need a watch. I got lots. I just happen to like this one. It's not something I would run out and buy myself because I can't justify spending the money, and I'm not that fucking rich. If I'm going to spend $400, I'm going to buy some DJ shit. I'm going to buy something for the channel. I'm going to be buying lights, fucking something. You know what I mean? When it comes to spending money on watches, it's difficult for me to do. It's a nice goddamn watch. I want to be able to walk around and show this motherfucker off to show people that I've got some real fucking YouTube supporters and not just a bunch of freeloaders. So, this happens. The channel stays open for everyone to see. If it doesn't happen, it's not a threat. It's just the truth. What's going on, Darrell? Darrell, you're incoming late. You're going to have to yeah. You're going to have those, you're right, the burgundy headphone pads to go with that burgundy watch. Exactly, brother. Darrell, you have to rewind. Sorry you came late. I'm jetting out. This watch, like I said, oh, my bad. Let's see. Was it cheaper somewhere else? It's not a cheap watch, man. Okay, lowest price I can find right now is $455. So hopefully I can raise at least I'll put the 55 in. If I can raise at least $400 between now and Friday on the links, channel stays open. If not, January 1st, fucking, it's a whole new world here, man. January 1st, the channel will be members only. I'll make the membership cheap. I won't make it expensive. But if you want to watch the content, you're going to pay. You're going to pay monthly. Everyone will have to pay. I don't think it's a big ask. My time, birthday, 51. I'm over the half century mark, man. I don't know how much time I got left. And I'm not going to give it away for free. It's just a thing. So, have a good one. See you probably tomorrow. You know what? I might do another stream. It's only 2:30. By tonight, I might get my second wind. Maybe I'll come on here and do another stream for the other side of the world and hit the right time zones, right? All right. Talk to you all later. Peace.